I want to thank Marla and her compatriots and colleagues at the PIDC. They have been very, very staunch and supportive allies for the last several years with the program, and helped generate and cultivate many talented scholars that have went through our program. So we're very happy to have the PIDC support and friendship. So so we're gonna we got everybody coming on board over here. Should I get started? Okay, all right. Well, let's start off with first of all, hi, my name is Gideon Omile. I'm the Director of Outreach for the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business Program. We're located at the Community College of Philadelphia at 1700 Spring Garden. We are currently doing a virtual session for this current cohort, and we are going to be, in all likelihood, as a matter of fact, we expect to be in person for our summer cohort that begins in May, and our fall cohort that begins, we'll get the dates on that pretty soon, but sometime, I guess, in October, if I'm not mistaken. I feel the program is transformative. I feel that it takes the business owner on a journey where they learn to grow and develop their business, that they no longer continually work in their business, but they work on their business. So I think this program will be a benefit to every one of you. And after today, I hope you would all sign up and try to apply to the program with my contact information in the chat right now. But before we get into it hot and heavy, I want to know who we're talking to today, who's going to be here in this meeting. So let's take a look here, and maybe we could talk a little bit about the people in the meeting. I'd like to, if you want to, please offer up and tell us your name and share something about yourself. Talk about your business and how you heard about 10KSB and what you hope to get out of the experience, and try to keep it to under 30 seconds, okay? Thank you. So let's have some hands raised over here and see who we got. Who is going to be my first? Let's take a look. I'm going to volunteer somebody in a second if they don't raise their hands. Well, I'm gonna put Trina Benjamin on the spot because Trina, we talked on the phone earlier, so I'm definitely gonna put you on the spot there. But you have to unmute yourself so we can hear your melodious voice.
Okay.
Hi, Trina.
Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Trina Benjamin, and our company name is TWB Cleaning Contractors, and I am the president and owner, and we provide professional commercial construction and public space cleaning services.
Outstanding, outstanding. What do you expect to get out of the program?
So I believe it's just what you said. I want to work on my business and not in my business. So, right now I find myself working a lot in the business, and I want to work on the business so that way we can grow and expand into other revenue streams and different lines of service.
Excellent. I believe our program will be a benefit to you. And Trina, I appreciate you applied. So thank you very much. And we'll be talking over the next several weeks about your application. We'll get working on that. Thank you.
Great. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too. Thank you, Trina. Thank you. Now, who's next? Who do we have here that wants to talk about introduce themselves and talk about their business? Come on. This is going to be a short meeting if we're not going to do this.
Okay, I will go.
Hi, Daphne. Hi.
Hi, my name is Daphne Gathers. I'm the company and CEO of Carol's Lead Testing. I basically do lead testing for properties for rehabs in the Philadelphia and New Jersey area. What brought me to the Goldman Sachs was a friend of mine, Jackie, who works at Maple Corporation. She spoke highly of what you do, so I'm very interested. And so that's why I'm here.
Daphne, I remember, thank you for sharing, thank you. I actually remember talking to the Maple Corporation. Jackie is outstanding, she's wonderful, and I'm looking forward to working with her on an ongoing basis in regards to our program. That'll be great. Now, Mr. Schaefer, you have your microphone off, so I guess you want to introduce yourself and talk about your business and what you expect to get out of the program.
Sure, I'm David Schaefer. I'm actually an owner in a public accounting firm, Crusher Miller. We do a lot of privately held smaller companies, so we're always looking for resources good resources for those companies to get good advice on how to grow and how to, to become profitable.
Outstanding. Thanks for sharing, David. Thank you. I think we could be able to help you in that regard. I'm very confident of it, as a matter of fact. Cindy, I'm going to yeah, I want to make sure I know if your hand's up, but I saw your microphone is off. So let's hear about who you are and your business and what you expect to get out of the program.
Okay, good morning. My name is Cindy Cotton. I'm the director, CEO, solo entrepreneur of my own HR consulting business. So right now I'm working with small towns, and I'm trying to branch out into small businesses and nonprofits. That's my next revenue stream. And I'm also want to help people find more financial resources that are out there between grants and other federal and state funds that are available. Right now, I'm located in South Jersey.
Okay. You're definitely in our neighborhood over here, and I'm looking forward to you, applying to our program. And we're going to go into all these, the minutia of that in a little bit. I just want to do a couple more, and then we can probably get started in the, actually talking about the program. But anyone else wants to introduce themselves, talk about their business and what they expect to gain from this program?
Good morning, all.
Rodney, hi.
Good morning. Thanks for having it, first of all. Thanks for having this program that we can get this information. Much appreciated. I heard about Goldman through a friend of mine who went through the program, I guess it was before COVID. Maybe about a year before COVID hit, about 3 years maybe. Said a lot about it, but beside him saying something, Goldman Sachs, right? So when you hear that name, you automatically think about, professional, high quality services and products that you put out. A name very well recognized and respected. So anything associated with it kind of, had my attention. Our company is Complete Maintenance Service. We're located in South Jersey, Camden, to be specific. About 30 years old now, so we're a professional janitorial and window cleaning service, minority owned, for about 30 years now.
Excellent. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you very much. Rodney, did you apply to our program? Because I did have a Rodney Jones that applied.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
what
sir.
I thought. I think I'm happy you're here. We can go into more details of the program and how I feel it could benefit you and help you grow and expand your business. Jewel, you've got your, sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut
Looking
you off.
forward. That's all. Looking forward to it.
That's
Yes.
great. That's great. Jewel, you got your microphone off, so I expect you to talk about yourself and your business.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Thanks for having this forum here. My name is Jewel Antwine, and I am the owner of Antwine Johnson, a construction management company. We're about just over 10 years old, believe it or not. But we've been constantly working. When you're starting a business, you may know a lot about what you do, but the business side of it is something that you struggle with, and you somehow make it through if you have good mentors and good people around you. I'm interested in this program. It's twofold. One, often just what you said, learning how to work on your business, and certainly as we've been experiencing some growth here, which is a good thing. I want to understand how to step your business up without sacrificing all that you work for, right? Because I know enough to be in trouble, right? If you grow too fast and you're not careful about how you do it, you could run into some significant challenges. So that's one of the things that I'm really interested in learning more about, just how to work on my business. And then two, I've heard great stories about the cohorts that came through this program, and just the business owners and the networking that happens. Oftentimes you're in the weeds. You try to get to events, you try to learn more about your fellow entrepreneurs out there, but you lose track of it. And I think this is a really good forum to garner good business relationships, people that you can call on and commiserate with, but also help one another grow their businesses.
Julia, I think you spoke beautifully about what you expect to get out of the program. And the part that you mentioned about your peer relations with your fellow scholars, they'll be part of the cohort you may join. The peer-based education is critically important to the curriculum. You bounce ideas off each other. There's diversity of business that, and their thoughts and ideas can lend, their uniqueness can help you be a better, more dynamic business. So I think this would be a good match for you. I'm very confident. Now, Ms. James has got her hand up over there. She's my first person that used a hand icon there. So we're going to go to Ms. James, and then we're going to do Robin after that. How's that sound? I think we have enough time to do that. Yeah, we could do it. We could do it.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Ani Shakate James, and I'm the owner of Ancient Healing Teas. We've been in business for about 6 years. We're located in Philadelphia, and I'm excited about this program to increase my professional network and just general professional development as well.
Outstanding, outstanding. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And thank you for raising your hand. Robin, how about you? And then I think you'll be my last victim this morning. So please go ahead.
Hello, my name is Robin Sneed Slater. I'm still trying to get my video working. My business is Forward Change. And Forward Change is a company that works with individuals, a career coaching, career executive coaching, and also talent management. And what I'm looking to get more out of the program, well, first of all, I want to learn what the program consists of, and maybe learning more in marketing and promoting my business.
I believe we can help you in that mission to grow and develop your business. So yeah, I think let's stop there. Let's stop there, but we're going to become more familiar throughout this process today as we're going over the program. So let's see here. Let me shrink this so I can look at more of my screen and still look at every one of you. And we can get this party started over here. Okay, so let's take a look. Well, we already did the introductions. We're going to go over the agenda real quick. So, again, good morning, everyone. I'm happy to have everybody here. We'll go over the program in bold strokes. We can drill down on certain particulars of it. We'll talk about our participants in the program, go over the selection criteria, discuss the curriculum. Then we can talk about what the outcome would be for you when you when you go through the program, what the benefits are to the program and how it can benefit you, and what to expect when you transition to becoming alumni, when you go through the program, and how you could grow and expand your business and enjoy the benefits of other people that went through the program that can help you in your journey of growing and developing your business. So basically, it's practical. Our program, which was designed, that Goldman Sachs has secured the services of Babson College to come up with a curriculum that is an entrepreneurial-based business curriculum. It is practical business education. It is directly applicable to what you do in your business. There's schools that specialize in more, that teach business, but this curriculum dovetails to your business, what you need to do in your business. It's practical, it's immediately usable. What you learn going through our program can grow and develop your business immediately. As you learning it, you grow and develop your business. The business, as I said earlier, peer-based education, we have peer-based learning, is another critical part of our program. You get to speak to each other. You have time where you have your peer groups where you discuss your business plan, your thoughts about your business. They offer their thoughts about your business, and together you educate each other to help you grow and develop your business. And again, I use the word critically, maybe a little too much, but it is important. It is impactful what you learn, that you will no longer think on a tactical level when it comes to your business. You're going to think on a strategic level. It will allow you to plan your business. It'll allow you to grow your business. And again, I'm saying these words over and over again because this is what our program offers. You will learn to have to be able to get the information to get increased access to capital. We have faculty experts that are, brilliant in their fields that will help you develop your 5-year growth plan. The curriculum, as I said before, is your business is part of the curriculum. We will help you develop a 5-year growth plan. We will help you shape and hone the vision of your program to help you grow and develop your business. And after that, the National Alumni Program is an incredible asset. We have just a shade under 700 alumni in the Delaware Valley that are very supportive of the program that you could utilize as a resource. But we'll get to that a little bit later on. That's towards the end. Our program reach, we represent all 50 states. There are 19 sites throughout the country. It's 10,000 small businesses, but you know what? We're 12,000 actually. We have 12,000 people, businesses that have gone through the program. And, our campus here, our site in Philadelphia has basically a 2-hour catchment. We represent about a 2-hour drive to the city of Philadelphia. We go all the way to the shore, Southern Delaware, up to around just below Princeton. And I like to be able to think we can get Harrisburg in the mix, but that might be a little too far, but we're going to try our best to get them on board. The program overview. Well, our program here, maybe you heard of a couple of these people. It's led by Warren Buffett, Michael Bloomberg, Dr. Michael Porter. They have a commitment to our program to help, create this dynamic program that will help you grow and develop your business. The 3 pillars of the program include a business management education, 100 hours of in-class immediate application that you can learn in class and apply to your business. Outside of that, there's 100 hours that we expect you to invest outside of that classroom time to help you grow and develop your business. You're going to be working on your business plan. You'll be talking with your business advisor. You'll be having opportunity to be able to speak to faculty going through the program. So again, 100 hours in class and 100 hours to develop and hone the curriculum that helps to benefit your business. And then, we give you we give you opportunities to learn how to get access to capital. The PIDC, Marla, I put you on the spot a couple of days ago, I'm going to do it again, is a wonderful resource that, you're taking advantage of right now by your, being part of this, function today. The local development, the CDFIs, they, what we want to do is that we want to give you the information that you need to be able to present your thoughts, your vision, your ideas to get access to capital to grow your business. Our participants are 46% women. The age group is, again, I look at that number, it's impressive. It's 22 years of age all the way up to 84. Just a couple of days ago, we had a gentleman who's got a small business. He's going to school and he has his business with employees that, I'm thoroughly impressed. And he is going to be, applying to the program. The impact is empirical. 70% of the people who go through the program increase their revenue within the first 6 months of completing the program. And 50% of the scholars that get through the program, within the first 6 months, create new jobs because of the increasing growth of their business. And at the bottom of the slide there, 99% of the people that get accepted into the program complete the program. It is challenging. You have to put a lot of energy and effort into it. But if you get into the program, 99% of the people will get through the program. This is the selection criteria here. This is Well, this is basically, what allows you, what we're looking for to see if you meet the standards to get into the program. And you have to be the owner or the co-owner of the business. You have to be in business for at least 2 years. You have to have a minimum annual revenue of $75,000 a year. We had a bigger number, a larger number, but because of COVID, Goldman Sachs had felt that we could lower that number to allow a more diverse population of business to enter into the program. But we have businesses that are in the program that make $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year, $1 million a year, $5 million. We have businesses that make $10 million a year. And it's incredible diversity of business that allows ID sharing and to be able to talk about how you can grow and develop your business amongst your peers. Yeah, you have to have at least 2 employees. As a business owner, you qualify as one. If you have several part-time employees or contracted employees, that could also equal, having 2 or more employees. So, when you apply, just make sure when you go through the application process, you put down yourself as an employee as one of the 2, and you want to have, all your contracted employees or part-time employees loaded in there as well. And most importantly, you have to want to have a desire to grow and create jobs. That's what helps the business community as a whole be more healthier and more diverse and dynamic. Let's see here. I'm sorry. Oops, there it goes. That's it. The education curriculum. It's a 14-week program. And we have several mods that discuss very important elements of business operations. We have our orientation, which is very fun. When you first join, you get to learn from each other, you get to know each other, you get introduced to each other. We discuss business financing, which is a very important part of business growth and development. We talk about human resource management. We talk about the legality. We have a module dedicated to the legal elements of your business. We have a marketing and selling module that will help you create a marketing and sales plan for your business. We have action for growth. We have negotiation clinics to help you negotiate contracts and help you to negotiate with potential business partners. All these elements are taught by a very talented and gifted group of faculty with many years of experience in the field. The outcome, at the end of this program, when you go through this program, you're going to have a plan for business growth. It will be strategic and tactical and will guide you. And it'll be for a 5-year period where you will have benchmarks for success, and our business advisors will help you formulate this, but you will play a very proactive part of developing and presenting this program. And again, to think on a more strategic level as opposed to a tactical level, working on your business and not in your business. I mean, what to expect when you get through the program, the takeaways, you improve your presentation skills, you understand cash flow, you have the capacity to attract top talent. You identify new business opportunities. You, again, we talked earlier about it, strengthen your negotiation tactics, and you maximize your marketing strategy. And again, this all leads to developing your comprehensive growth plan to help you grow and develop your business. You are the curriculum. You are the curriculum. And then when you get through the program, what to expect? I mean, you have a network of support. You have opportunities with, working with our alumni of one-on-one business advising. You can have access to seminars for specific subjects that can help you benefit your business. You have the ability to, again, the alumni network, we have just a shade under 700 in the greater Delaware Valley. But we also have an even larger alumni network that spans the entire country. And this access to this alumni can be a benefit to you and your business. Another thing you can expect is the ability to expand. You get expanded access to capital. When you're working on your growth plan, when you're working on developing your business, we're going to give you the tools that you need to be able to represent your business, to get capitalization, to get financing. Again, I can't mention it enough. Philadelphia Industrial Development Corporation, Community First Fund Financing. You know, once we get this plan together, you can go to these CDFIs, you can go to PIDC, and you'll have a cogent, doable plan that can help you secure the financing you need to grow and develop your business. Our commitment to you, well, if you get into the program, it's a full scholarship. You don't pay a thing. We even pay for breakfast and lunch, you know, when we do it in person. We do it in person. You get a practical curriculum to drive your business growth. It's a convenient class schedule. When you're in person, it's 1 day a week and it's an all-day experience. You're all day in a class. If it does go virtual, we change that schedule. But right now, we expect everyone to be in person for our summer cohort that begins on May the 11th. These skills, and I've said it before, are applicable. The moment you learn them, you have the opportunity to use them. And when you go through the whole curriculum, as you go through it, light bulbs go off and go on, excuse me, they go on. I get it, I get it. Okay, this applies to this mod, this applies to this. And when you take, it's a holistic way of looking at it, but going through the curriculum, eventually you get to a point that you get it all and you're able to produce a business plan that helps you grow your business. The local and national alumni network is very important. We have alumni that are very supportive of the program, and by that, they'll be supportive of you. You can be able to utilize them as a resource to help you grow and develop your business. And I said it before in the previous slide, opportunity to access capital, increased opportunity that comes with it as well. What we expect from you is to attend all the learning sessions. This is an intense program. It requires you to be present and being available to learn each of these modules. It's difficult to be able, you can't gain from the program unless you attend every element of it. So when you are applying, when you go through the process, be aware of that schedule. Be aware that this is what the expectation, so you can plan around it to make sure you have people that they'll take care of your business while you're in the curriculum, while you're learning from while you're going through the program. You're expected to take part of out-of-class activities. That is when you meet with your peer groups. This is when you have a chance with your faculty. You expect to be working on your business plan. Demonstrate a commitment for revenue growth and job creation. Again, create your growth plan. And at one point when you get through the program, we want to be able to see how well you're doing. Take a look at how well you're doing. See how, what you've gained, how you've grown in the next couple of years afterwards. What does the application ask for? Well, we need to get information from you when you go online to register for the program. I'm going to put it in here again. There we go. That we need information about you, your business name, your challenges and resources. We want to have your, we need financial documentation from you so we know you own your business. This is your business. And we expect acknowledgements that you will expect, that we expect you to be an active part and an active participant in the curriculum.
Gideon, can I add something about the application? For the business owners considering applying, please do not think this is an application where you just fill it out, check the box, and hit submit. It is a very competitive process. And so your passion for why you think you should be accepted into this program versus another applicant is critical, because the person who is reviewing your application only gets a sense of you through what you write. And so this program is unlike anything you've ever applied for. The bar is set very high. It's free, it's a scholarship, but it is unlike anything you've ever experienced. So what the reviewers are looking for, yes, they're looking for the documents, but they're looking for a narrative that you can write about yourself as to why you should be selected over someone else. How you have, and I always say, talk about the success you've already had with your business. You've kind of gotten it as far as you can go, but now you need the assistance of Goldman to help you break through that ceiling. You've kind of hit a spot where you can't, you've got a good business, but you've not been able to break through to get it to the next level. And this could be the opportunity for you to do that. So really pay close attention to how you frame yourself in that application.
Oh, Marla, that's, outstanding. Well done. Thank you. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. It is difficult. It is a challenge to get into the program. It is a challenge. You want to be able to set yourself up. It's very competitive. And Marla just hit that perfectly on the head. You want to be able to set yourself up in such a way that you would be able to present yourself to the program as a very viable and desirous candidate. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sorry, I can't get the slide. There it goes. Okay, there it goes. What to expect? Paying it forward. This is an important metric here. When you get through the program and you become alumni, 88% of the graduates do business together. That's important, 88%. That is an amazing resource. And again, as I said before, we have just a shade under, we have under 700, a shade under 700 alumni in the Delaware Valley alone, and over 12,000 throughout the entire country. This is a resource that could be very beneficial to your business. And there's a lot of success stories. The three people here are from Philadelphia, and Marla, yes, that's why you're clapping. They came from the PIDC, and they've done very well. They've done remarkably well. Look at this. You can't argue this. So increased revenues of 10%. You have increased revenues of 900%. It's amazing. Absolutely. Look at that. The proof's in the pudding there, as they say. They've done very well for themselves. This is local stories, local success stories. And we have, national success stories too that have done very well with this program. And look at this. I believe these are good stories. These are good businesses that you can draw inspiration from, which requires you to apply today. That is my contact information here. Take a look at that. Go online to 10ksb, apply. I put it in the chat. I'm going to do it again before we finish up today. The deadline is February 1st. So, let your fingers do the walk and get on your computer and apply. Classes begin in May. That is my email. That is my phone number. You call that number and I will help shepherd you through this process. Please call me. I'm available all the time. If you're busy working in your business, you can call that number when you can. If you call me in the evening, I'll be available to you. I will help you along with this process. I like seeing good businesses get into my program. I'm going to make myself available to you. So that's the end of my presentation. The rest of the time, I'd like to see to you in regards to questions about the program. So if you can raise your hand. Ms. James was the first to use the little hand waving icon over there. I'm going to put her on the spot, but if you can just raise your hand, turn off your microphone, I'll take a look and see if you have questions. So go for it. Let me see. Yeah, okay, thanks, Ms. James. What's your question?
When the classes are in person, how often or how regularly do we meet?
Good question. It's every week for about a 14-week program. And it's like now for this summer session coming up, starting in May, the classes are in person on a Thursday. And it's all day Thursday. So when you are invited to participate, You have to schedule your day around someone minding your business, making sure that it's in good hands while you are in class. The other cohorts, it's all day on a Friday, but this, for the summer cohort, it's on a Thursday, and it's all day long. And you get a lot of information during that day. You get breakfast and lunch too, so it can give you some energy so you can have the ability to soldier on through that whole class.
Okay, thank you. And once you apply, when will we hear back if we were selected or not?
Good question. Good question. Once you apply, you're going to hear from me. I'm going to reach out to you. We're going to once you apply, we have to get, your financial information. We had to get business, like we said before, to be able to see that it is you, it is your business. That takes a little bit of, time to be able to do the vetting with that. Fran, how long does it usually take? I mean, I want to say it's about a month when we start inviting people to do interviews, but I want to make sure I get that right.
Right, that's correct. Amani, great question. And Gideon, thanks for providing that information. The application process has 3 parts. The first part is after you meet the qualifications and you can see what they are, then you fill out part 1. As soon as you do that, then Gideon will get in touch with you and have a conversation with you. If we determine that you meet the criteria, then you're invited to complete part 2. And we'll be making those decisions very shortly. And then you have about 2 weeks to get in all your information. So there are about 12 documents that we need from you, including tax documents, et cetera. And then you're invited to the interview process. Once you interview, it's about 3 weeks before you know whether or not you're accepted. So the final yes, you're in is typically 2 weeks before the class starts.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure.
Thanks, Fran. Thank you.
Fran and Gideon, if I can jump in. We tried to make PIDC, we tried to make sure that business owners are as ready as possible because the curriculum is really exciting. The cohorts are electric. So once you're in that room, but you got to get to the room first. And getting to the room means you've got to make sure that you are meeting those deadlines for submitting the applications. You've got to get through the interview. PIDC, we've had the benefit of sitting on the interview panels. And 2 things that we kind of discourage in the interview panels. This is not, networking is a byproduct of this program, but it's not the primary product. This is not a networking program. It's a program to help you build your business. And as you're in the cohort, you do make connections and there is networking, but the basis of the program is to grow your business, increase your revenues, increase the number of jobs, make an impact in your communities. So those are the primary things that you want to consider in your application and in the interview. The other thing is you don't want to, entrepreneurs are often alone, making all the decisions, delegating information. So you have a healthy sense of ego, but you want to make sure that ego is in check because it's not so much what you're going to bring to everybody else, but what Goldman is going to bring to you to help change your perspective on how you run your business as the leader, as the owner, and the operational aspects of your success. So be careful about thinking, I know so much and I'm going to help you. No, it's how I've done well, but I could do better and I need your help. So there's a level of vulnerability that you have in coming to this. And there's transparency with other business owners. So you're going to be evaluated on, can this person play well with other business owners? Because you're going to be in a group. can you play well with other business owners? Or have you been by yourself for so long that it's only about you? So I just want to add those things because the curriculum is outstanding, but there are some very serious steps before you get to the curriculum, and you want to make sure you're paying attention so you can get in and take advantage of that curriculum.
Marla, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Once again, you perfectly stated. You know, and the metaphor is accurate. You got to get to the room. You got to get to the door, and for you to get to the door, you got to go through a process. But I'm here to help you get your way to the door. I'm going to help you in regards to collecting your documents, getting those financials in here. I will assist you in that process. But Marla's 100% yet. There's a lot to go before you have a chance to get to that door. But we'll help you along. I'll help you along in that process. I'll be available to you. So David, you got your hand up. Trina, I'll get to you soon too. So let me start with David first, please.
Yeah, getting just a couple quick questions on the program. How many applicants are in a typical 14-week program?
Very good question, David. We average anywhere from 30 to 35 scholars that get into that are in the program. That's a good number. That allows a nice diverse population of business owner and a diversity of the phylums of business, types of businesses. But 30 to 35 is usually where we hover about. Yeah.
And on average, how many applicants do you have for those 30 to 35 spots?
That's a good question. You see, it's a good question. I don't necessarily concentrate on the number of people that apply compared to getting in. What we just look for is that when I'm liaising with you and I am communicating with you when you apply, I'm going to try to help you put together for lack of a better word, with your application to make you the most viable that you could be to enter the program potentially. So I concentrate more on getting people to apply that meet these metrics, and also, as Marla said, they represent yourself as best as possible. So the people that get through to, out of, the first part of the application process and go on to the next levels to be interviewed, they're in a very good place to be able to represent themselves well during the interview process. So it's not, I can't really give you a number of I couldn't even pull that up right now because I don't even have that. I don't have that metric in front of me, to be honest with you, but
okay.
It's my job to help you get to that point where you can really, thrive in the opportunity to have the interview process, the interview element of the process take place.
And Gideon, I'd like to build on that. David,
Thanks.
I'm the Education Services Director right now, so I work with the curriculum, the business advisors, and the faculty. And in 2 weeks, I'll be the new Executive Director, having been with 10KSB for almost 10 years. And so, as Marla shared, our focus is to have a learning community where business owners can take advantage of and benefit from the education and learn from each other. And so if during the application process or the interview process, someone appears to not be open to learning, not able to play well with others, doesn't want to do things on time, has too many conferences, can't make the schedule, then they're not going to get in. If they say, well, I went to business school and I have a law degree, and basically saying I'm not coachable, then fine, go off on your own. By the same token, we've had folks with the GED, high school education, started college, didn't finish, finished college, master's, PhD, MBA, who came in and said, you know what? I want more from my business. I've tried as hard as I can. I got knocked down and I want to grow. I want to add employees. I want to make an impact on my community. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to contribute. And we've said terrific. So again, you can be a business as long as you've been in business 2 years or more. You can have had 75K in revenue for the last 2 years, or you could have had 10 million in revenue for the last 2 years. And we find that sort of using the one-room schoolhouse effect, that folks learn from each other, folks contribute to each other. And that's what we're looking for in the application and interview process. And every once in a while, we will say no to someone. You know, their paperwork isn't all in on time. You know, they were late for the interview, blah, blah, blah. And then we encourage them to reapply. So I hope that helps. We don't share the metrics because we're not just filling seats to fill seats. It's a competitive program based on your desire to have this help yourself and your business.
Just two other questions. Are applicants limited to for-profit companies, or
No,
do
a nonprofit can apply. You can, only one person from a company can go through the program sort of forever. So we've had people that, you know, Joe went through the program and has a business, Joe's business, and then they want their brother to go through the program, who's the vice president. And we have a pretty sophisticated tracking system and we say no. But nonprofits as well as for-profits can go through the program. If you're a nonprofit, again, you still have to have had that nonprofit be in business, sort of alive and functioning for 2 years or more, must have 2 or more employees, must have manage a budget of 75K or more, and they must be the executive director.
And do you have to be an owner to participate? Could you be a child of an owner that's going to take over the business to participate in this program?
So the answer to that is, if you are not an owner or a co-owner, then we will ask for you to have a letter from the owner identifying when you will sort of move into that ownership stream. And that would be part of what Gideon would follow up on. And our concern is we don't want someone who will be an owner 3 years from now taking up a spot today. So David, you've demonstrated what we do in the classroom is folks ask questions. You've asked EEC questions, effective, efficient, and compelling questions. You did get in 4, and that was great. So I'm going to turn it over to Trina. And if you have any more questions, David, I'm sure Gideon will answer them offline. Gideon?
Sure. David, if you have, please, you've got my contact information here. Call me and I can answer your questions.
Thank you.
Trina, how you doing?
Yeah, I have a quick question. So I filled out the application and I need to submit my financial documents. Yes. And I went to my online account, but I couldn't find a link to upload those documents. So how should they be submitted? Should I submit them directly to you, Gideon?
What we're going to do, that's a good, we're going to have to, I'm going to have to go into your application and set it up where you can upload those. So when I finish up today, I'm going to hop on my computer and I'm going to set that up. I'll send you an email letting you know that, or I'll call you because I call you a lot. And then we can, and then I can call you and let you know when you can start doing that. Okay.
Okay, great. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jewel, you got your hand up. Oh, you got your sound off.
At least once a day on Zoom, you got to do that, right? At least.
Oh, come on! I did it twice already.
Well, I can appreciate the feedback. One of my initial questions was just about the interview process, because, you know, being a first generation business owner, and while I have really great mentors, there's a lot I don't know. I can talk about myself and aspirations and dreams and visions that I see for the business. But when you know, the logistics of how to get there is where, you know, we really want to get from the program. So I can appreciate those comments that were made. My question is, how many cohorts do you do a year? So there's a summer program, and then is there another cohort?
Yes, there's 3 cohorts a year. Thank you for your question, Joel. We have our summer cohort, we have a fall cohort, and we have a spring cohort, but it's kind of like a winter cohort because it starts in January. It's kind of like when you were in college, like the spring semester was kind of like spring, it's January. But yes, we have 3 cohorts. We just started one a little while ago. So we have 3 times a year. They go for about 14 weeks each. Anyone else have their hands up? Thank you for your question again.
Gideon, I want to add also, the reality is everyone who applies, rarely will everyone get admitted. And so, but we encourage you to stay optimistic, because just because you may not get accepted when you apply doesn't mean you can't apply again. And circumstances within your business may have changed. Circumstances within 10KSB may have changed. So there are various reasons. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you that you got turned down. Maybe they've already accepted 3 architects. They don't want to add a 4th architect, because then a certain industry starts to dominate the cohort. For those of you, though, who think you may not be ready, what I would encourage is that you look into the community college's other program, which is Power Up Your Business, which is modeled after 10KSB, but it's for those businesses that may not quite be ready for the rigors of 10KSB or are not yet meeting the eligibility requirements. So there is an option for you. Power Up Your Business is offered 3 times a year. PIDC is sponsoring information sessions, just like we're doing today for 10KSB. We're doing information sessions for Power Up Your Business. We'll make sure we get those deadlines and those dates to you, but stay encouraged, because help is available. Help is available. You don't have to do this on your own anymore with these 2 programs. And Power Up Your Business is also a free program. It is local, but it's a free program.
Thanks, Marla. Thank you very much. Very well said. That's very good points you made. I have my hand up here for Omaima. Did I pronounce your name correctly? I hope I did.
Yes, you did. Hi, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I do have a question about, like, I applied for the spring cohort, but they sent me a letter saying, just try again to go to the Power Up. For me, I heard a lot about this program. I want to really, I want to be in this program. So do I apply again? Or you just answered it, just try again. If there's, maybe a chance for me to be accepted again, like in the next cohort, which is the summer one. And like for the Power Up, it is another session. I would like to go through, attend that one. Well, this is my first time attending to such, a meeting or explanation about what is the 10K program. I wish if I did that when I applied the first time. So you already answered my question. Thank you. Still, I'm gonna apply again. I'm not gonna give up.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. Well, now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look for your application. So I will remember your name. Oh, go ahead.
If I can say this, Mama, you got to pay attention. So if the letter told you to apply, if you were turned down for 10KSB and the letter suggested that you apply to Power Up Your Business, I pay attention to the letter, because you can keep applying to 10KSB, but if they keep telling you Power Up Your Business, they're telling you that for a reason. And so there's no shame or stigma attached to Power Up Your Business. What Power Up Your Business does, it puts you in an environment that prepares you to apply in the future to 10KSB. So the formats are almost identical. you get the business coach, you get the cohort, you get the opportunity. It's just at a different level than 10 KSB. So you don't want to start spinning your wheels and continuing to apply to 10 KSB if 10 KSB is recommending that you apply to power up your business. And there are enough future opportunities with 10 KSB that you can go through power up your business, make those improvements in your business based on that information, and then apply to 10 KSB. Because neither program is going anywhere. You just don't want to spin your wheels and get frustrated.
No, actually, I'm gonna apply for both programs. Like, I wanna go to the Power Up, but I wanna also attend to the explanation of it. I saw the application, I looked through it. One of the barriers like I have is to get a community recommendation letter, which is the community around my business. If the office is closed, I need to reach out to them. That's the only thing, but I'm gonna apply for both programs. Like I'm considering it the same way as I'm considering the 10K. So still, I'm gonna go I wanna apply for both. If I wanna learn more, I wanna improve my business. That's my goal. No matter what is the program, if it's helped me, I wanna go with it.
So I hear you, and the passion and commitment to grow your business is important. Gideon showing the criteria for 10 KSB. So if, for example, your revenues are below 75,000 last year or the year before, my suggestion would be not to apply to 10 KSB. If, for example, you don't have 2 employees, my suggestion would be not to apply to 10 KSB right now. However, if you are based in the city of Philadelphia, you have 1 employee, you have revenues that are 2 million, you've been in operation at least 1 year, and you're an owner or co-owner, I would definitely encourage you to apply to Power Up. Putting in an application program, an application to a free business education program takes time and energy. So it's best to spend your time on one application that you're the best fit for. And we have had a number of 10 KSB alumni that started out first in Power Up, went through that program, used and applied all the information. They get a business coach for a year. So they worked one-on-one with their business coach the following year, and then they applied to 10 KSB and they were super ready. So applying to 2 programs at one time is a lot of work. And again, we asked for about 12 documents. So you want to conserve your energy. And Marla is putting in the chat the information for Power Up Your Business. We're both part of Community College, Power Up Your Business, and Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses program. So we want you to succeed. Community College also has other resources that can help you find employees for your business that are community college students or community college alumni. So we're very interested in helping you succeed. Gideon, I'll turn it back over to you because it's 9:59.
Yeah, Fran, thank you very much for providing that information. That's very important. Thank you. It is 9:59. I thank you for the time you've given us today. I am going to one more time put in my contact information in the chat. Again, go to 10KSB apply. If you meet those criteria, I want you to apply. The deadline is February 1st. Classes begin May. That is my email. That is my phone. That's the phone that reaches me all the time. If you have questions, need more information, give me a call. Any opportunity you get, I'll get back to you, or I'll pick up the phone straight away, and we'll shepherd you through this process. And look forward to talking to every single one of you in the future.
Thanks for having us. It was very
important. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll also contact everyone about upcoming information sessions for Power Up Your Business. We've got 2 coming up, one in March and one in April, before the April 16th deadline for that program. So we'll make sure you have all of that information also.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.
Everybody, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.